I want my son not to see his dad just settle for a job, just settle for what the world gave him, and did all of that, because it's so easy to do that. It's so easy to fall into that trap of life that they have set up for us because it's pushed upon us. But that's a whole different subject. But
yeah,
it's so easy to fall into that trap or whatever and not pursue your dreams, not pursue your goals, not get over these humps, and not put in the time and effort into yourself and push yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and in every aspect of your life, and to climb over those humps, to get to those mountaintops, and to look down and look back down at where you come from to get to that peak. There's no better feeling that I accomplished the goal this week, 11 months from 275 pounds, 275 pounds down to now I'm 220 pounds. And
congratulations.
Appreciate that, my brother. You know, and now I'm here. And I look back at all the sacrifice that it took to get to that point. All the time that all the nights that I wanted to eat fast food and do all of this bad stuff, and I sacrificed. And I tell people, like, I had people hitting me up in my inbox today, like, how can I lose weight? How can I do this? What to do? You know, all this stuff. And I'm just like, and every time I told them something, it was like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do this. I got this. The kids, they got I can't do that. They got their snacks. How can I get up? Boy, you know, and that literally turns me off from the conversation because all I hear is, I can't. Now, they don't see that. And I realize that because
yes.
I was that same person. And I don't judge people off of that, but I don't waste the energy when it comes to that anymore because I'm in a different space now. And it's just trying to expend energy on people who are not serious about what they want to do. And it's, I can't. I'm just not the guy to give you that push because where I'm at right now is like a literally I can't go back place. And I'm done. I'm too tired.
Go back to where though? Go back where, man? You can. You can't stop, won't stop, right? you have to keep going. Because if you stop, then again, that's exactly what you're gonna have. And we were talking about that earlier, Bill, offline, talking about the words that you use, the language that you speak. And that's interesting that you just said that with those individuals that were inquiring on losing weight and things of that nature. And you said that they said I can't. So when you say I can't, you've already defeated yourself. You've already put in your mind that you can't do it. So when you say I can't, there's no need for you to put forth any further effort to accomplish that goal because your mind, you consciously said I can't. So subconsciously, man, they can't. So it's a wrap, right? And so that's your excuse, and that's the reason. So when most people say they can't, they don't, or they won't. You might as well say those words because saying I can't is equivalent to saying that. You're just not going to try, and you won't try.
You're not even going to try.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're killing yourself before you even get started.
Yeah.
Most people kill their dreams. They worry about other people killing their dreams. No, you're your number one obstacle. I see so many folks.
Your number one fan.
I see so many folks spend so much time every day on Facebook complaining about a woman, a man, their job, life, just complaining. Literally, this is what they do every day. I honestly don't even think that they realize it. And I don't know if half of them would change it, but that's besides the point. I don't think half of them realize it, honestly, because it was a place, it took me a point to realize, like, literally what I'm saying is how my life is. What I'm putting out into this world is how my life is turning out. All this negativity is seeping into my marriage. All this negativity, it got me out of shape. Mm-hmm. It got me lazy. It got me not wanting to do nothing, blaming the world for all my problems. everybody owe me something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's everybody else's fault.
Give it
Trump fault. It's all Trump's fault. Now I can understand that. My thing is, I don't like to give other people power over me now. I don't like to give other things power over me now. Before I give power to anybody else, I'm looking myself in the mirror and I'm saying, Kreg, Stewart, what are you doing wrong first? What are you doing wrong first to fix this situation? Because I'm not going to let nobody else feel like they can just take over my brain. Nope. I've been in a space where I've let a rape that happened when I was a little boy take over my mind. It take over my life. It take over everything that happened. It takes over everything that you do. And a lot of people don't escape that. A lot of people don't break free from that. But for me, I just didn't want to let situations, or specifically that situation, hold me back from being me. And I'm a grown-ass man with kids just now figuring that out when I'm 26 years old. I'm 27 now, but it took me when I'm 26 years old and kids to figure out that you got to let this go, Kreg. You got to let this rape go. You got to let your past go. You cannot keep letting your past hold you back, because you're going to let your past mess up your greatness. This podcast that you're trying to do is not going to go where it needs to go if you hold back this pain. And the only way, like I said when I started this, the only way I could do it is if I'm being myself, if I'm being real, if I'm talking about what I've gone through, if I'm talking about my life experiences, if I'm talking about weight loss and stuff like this. That's all I got. That's all I got. So I put everything that I have into these podcasts. I put everything that I have into my life. I put everything that I have into everything now, because I know how easy it is to fall back into that trap of you 275 pounds, you eating 4 pieces of chicken from Popeyes every night over the road, smoking a full pack of Black and Milds every night, going home, drinking liquor, falling asleep, and then going to do it all over again the very next day. Mm-hmm. You tell me how healthy that is. You tell me where I'm going to grow, where my kids going to get a good father. They're going to see a good man. They're going to experience a good life. They're going to experience anything positive from me killing myself every day.
That's good that you realize that, though, bro.
Man, I'm through. I'm going hard tonight, Shelton.
You said you were excited. I mean, I believe you.
I've been excited, man.
I know. I mean, it's good to have these shows, though, man. It's good to have these. I love these shows, man, because it's all about positivity, man. And sometimes it's good. Iron sharp as iron. So sometimes you want to be around that. You know, all the time you want to be around that. And so having these great conversations, these shows is helping us. And as we go through our trials and tribulations, our ups and downs, but also our success, also our accomplishments, also things, our goals being accomplished, you know. So we don't always want to say trials and tribulations, but there's a lot of great things happening for us as well. And so we're just excited about sharing those things, man. And then for every episode, it's like episode number 1, because it's truly from the heart that we truly get an opportunity to do what we do. And it's absolutely a joy to be able to have these platforms to do it. And absolutely love it, man. Yeah, the money and the funds are going to come from that, because we're putting in the work and we're planting the seeds. You know, the right person, the right situation, the right sponsor or whatever, it's going to come. We just got to keep being consistent and handling our business, because we put the emphasis on time, but time is not in our hands. You know, we don't control time. We can control what we do with the time, but we can't control time and when. So we just have to be available when it all unfolds and happens. We just have to be available to take advantage of whatever comes our way, man, because we are putting in the work and the time and the effort, because we choose to. See, when you say I can't, you're not saying I choose. When you say I won't, you're not saying I choose. When you're saying maybe, you're not saying I choose. So when you put these words out here, you got to put words out there that's going to promote power, that's going to promote you to do something. I choose, I can, I will, and this is how. And then now you start setting forth an action plan rather than sitting back and resting on what can be done. Can't never could, won't never would. So what you're going to do with this life that you have, this opportunity that you have. You know, oh, no, it's not, oh, it's Monday. No, it's Monday. I get another opportunity to go be great. I get another opportunity to go be successful. Ask the person that can't move, and all they got to do is blink their eyes for yes and no. Ask that person how they feel about movement, activity of their limbs, another day, gratitude, if you will. Right? So this thing is all about perspective, man.
It ain't for everybody, though. Yeah, it's not for everybody. No doubt. Everybody's not willing to put in as much work and as much sacrifice as it takes to, I guess, get to that point. What's been the one thing that you had to sacrifice the most when it comes to building a business, anything?
Being quote unquote comfortable financially. You know, working jobs and everything like that, working corporate America and all that, you get a false sense of comfort that everything is cool and everything is okay, and you have time to build your business, you have time to save, you have time to get everything just right, and then all of a sudden it was going to all launch, you know. But that was the biggest thing, you know, going through that aspect of it, because then all of a sudden when that corporate gets cut off, that comfortability gets gone away, and now you still have to start these things, the desires of the heart, if you will. These things are still in fruition, and you still have to fund those things while other multiple streams of bills are coming at you. So it's a must to have multiple streams of income, and just the idea of those things happening the way that I thought they were, and them not happening in the time frame that I thought. Sometimes that was a little bit perplexing, if you will. But as we understand that all things happen in time, and so I just have to be consistent with it. So that was just a struggle, though, man. Enjoying the process, trusting the process.
I guess my number one thing would have to be, I guess I've had to take a stand when it comes to, I guess, family members and friends taking what I do serious, and treating it that way. I feel like I've gotten more respect from people that don't know me. Then they meet me and they be like, "You do this?" And then they're like, "How can we link up, or how can we be a part?" You know, or stuff like that. I've run into that. I've also had to sacrifice a lot of, I guess, what is it, family time? Is that what I'm trying to say?
Balancing it out.
Balancing, there it is. Balancing family time and podcasting with being a father, being a husband, working a full-time job, and trying to build a dream business in the same sense.
If your wife is anything like mine, I guarantee she's probably reminding you when you are off balance, my brother.
Oh, man, always telling me. Well, it took her to see me finally do something. That's the thing. I'm not going to say she was all the way in at first. It took her to see me actually put in the work to do something. Because I'm not going to lie. I was a guy that I'd be like, I'm finna stop smoking these Black and Milds. I'm finna stop smoking these Black and Milds. And I'm finna stop smoking these Black and Milds. And I would never stop. And she would always be like, "Baby, I support you. Baby, I support you. Baby, I support you." But I hadn't even thought about podcasting or none of this. I just wanted to stop smoking. And of course, you know, she was like, you know, I'm gonna support you, but now we're gonna see, you know. And it took her to see me actually put in the time to stop smoking. And I go these weeks and weeks, and I'm working out. And then I'm actually trying to think about this other stuff. And then she see me doing it. She was like, "Oh, he is trying." And then the weight is falling off. Okay, yes, it's serious, you know. But I don't hold that against. I'm not mad at her for that, because if I'm in the same situation, I would be the same way, you know. But I'm gonna always support my wife or whatever, because I want to see her do her best or whatever. But I was never real about the situation. I was never real and honest about stopping the black and browns and that.